So, Cayleigh, you peek into this room, and you open the door, and you feel this chilly draft waft its way through. Despite the fact that there is currently a fire going in the hearth to your left.
Not ominous.
The room is simple. There's a single bed, there's a table, and there is a small chair in the corner. And bundled under a thick quilt and seated in that chair looks to be a venerable dwarf with a wooden peg where her right leg should be from the knee down. Next to her on the table is a small plate of food, and she looks really old, and she just kind of looks up at you and sighs.
Do we
And she
know
says,
the speakers? If the speaker is a human or a dwarf or what?
"You do not."
Okay.
But she looks up. She sees Cayleigh open the door, and she lets out this heavy sigh, and she's like, "I've been dreading this moment." And I think I have a piece of art here for you.
I was waiting for you to say roll initiative.
Yeah.
What did you do at D&D tonight? Oh, we beat a grandma dwarf to death.
She's just like, kill me.
We staked an elderly dwarven vampire with her own peg leg.
Oh, you are gonna have to do her in.
So does she look like a servant, or
I mean,
nope, she's
like
dressed. She's dressed nicer than the servants. Like she's wearing.
Did you really mean to show us that piece of art?
So
yeah,
that's
her.
Have you not seen what's around her neck?
Around her neck. Yeah.
You guys are gonna have to kill her now.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Is that a shard and amulet of a black sword?
I guess that is a question. Yes.
Oh fuck.
So
let's free those Dwargar.
She continues staring at Cayleigh for a moment. She's just like, fine. She's like, come in. She's like, you and your companions just come in. I can hear you in the hallway.
I did wonder why we
Rick's
assembled
walking
on the opposite
drunkenly.
balcony.
They're kind of sad.
That's right. Rick's is still drunk.
Yeah, that's the 7 stealth roll.
Do the others the other 3 outside hear any of this?
I mean, I guess is she yelling loud enough?
You
Who
would
did
have
she-
heard. Yeah, you would have heard her voice. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, when she said, "I can hear you out in the hallway," Bear just kind of sullenly tromps in.
Okay.
Like, ugh, fine.
I'm gonna move everyone over to that room then.
So is she wearing a Chardon amulet?
Back in a second. Excuse me.
That art is what she looks like. So.
Well then.
Are you the speaker?
Speaker? She's like, no, I am not Kranich. She's like, I'm speaking now, but I'm not the one that
Not for
has
nothing,
fallen
Grandma.
ill.
We'll do the jokes.
My speaker is kind of a bad title.
Oh boy.
And who are you?
She's like, my name is Hethyl.
And why did you say you were expecting us?
I foresaw this moment. She's like, I saw when you and your group would come to Caer Dinaval and when you would come to see me. She's like, well, have at it. Ask your questions. I know that there are things that you need answers to, answers that I can provide. And she takes in a deep breath and she's like, I have a feeling that I don't have much time left.
Oh God.
She's gonna disappear like Yoda. What's really happening with the speaker? Is he really sick?
Oh, meddling with the speaker. He's well. He is not sick, no, but he is alive. Cadrith is using the Caer because his own ambitions against Asmodeus. Speaker is fine. He's just in bed, and he is going to stay there until Cadrith gets what he needs from Caer Dineval.
What does he need?
I knew he was shady.
Cadrith means no ill will towards the town, and nor do any of his men. So don't jump to conclusions like I know is so common among folk who choose the adventuring life.
Nerds.
What
Nerd.
what he needs from Caer Dineval is information on the Duergar.
And why is he so keen on the Duergar?
Because he seeks to stop the machinations of Zardarok Sunblight. And then she looks at each of you and she's like, "Oh, you've heard that name before."
Yeah.
Mhm.
Zardarok is
Are
a
you the DM?
right.
It is a dwarf, it is Nick.
I commissioned this art, by the way. No, I'm
Right.
kidding.
Use this as your
she's
avatar from now on.
yeah. She's like, Zardarok is a cruel warlord with aims to establish a foothold on the surface for his people. He is planning to do that by collecting Shardolin and crafting something of terrible purpose. She's like, I haven't seen his aims yet fully, but she's like, if those come to pass, then all of 10 towns is doomed.
Do you know
The
where
metal
this?
draws madness and pushes people towards evil behavior. Why do you wear it as an amulet?
And she looks down at it. She's like, oh, this. She's like, this is more than just a piece of Shardolin. This provides us with a connection to someone who is better at organizing our efforts. And then she narrows her eyes at Bear. She's like, I think you have had contact with this someone, at least an agent of this person, this being in the past.
How do you know all this?
She's like, I am the seeker and truthsayer for Cadrith and his group of mercenaries. She's like, I see things that have not yet come to pass. She's like, just like I knew that you would be here, asking me these. And she stops for a moment, and you see her body kind of tense up. And she closes her eyes really quickly. Or not quickly, but she closes her eyes and then she sighs. And she's like, asking these questions. She's like, I don't have much time left. Ask what you will, and be quick about it.
Who is it that you think that I have had contact with?
I will not provide answers to questions that to which you already know. She's like, when I am gone, you are free to take this amulet from my neck. And that might answer every question you have regarding that being.
God.
Oh no.
Back
These-
that you started. You say he's a danger. Where is he? Is he in the place to the north? This that the Duergar told us about?
Zardarok, his fortress is being constructed in the south among the spine of the world. But don't think you can face him now. He is far too powerful for you. You need to collect items of great value, of great power across Icewind Dale before you even hope to stand up to Zardarok.
Who's behind this darkness, these sacrifices? Is Zardarok involved? Who's really behind this?
That is something bigger than even the Sunblight Warlord can manage. She's like, I have heard the rumors. I do not know the truth behind it. But everyone claims that it is Oryl's doing that has caused this winter and the reactions of the folk in 10 towns.
You say you've seen the doom of 10 towns? Have you seen how it comes about?
I have not seen the doom, I only know that it approaches at the hands of Zardarok.
I have a question.
Uh-oh. The whole party tenses.
Yes.
Are you Tissa right now? Because this is a weird game you're playing.
She takes in a deep breath and she leans back in her chair. She opens her mouth. And then she dies.
I knew you were gonna do that.
So like
knew
Rúna,
it.
there's like a pause, and then Rúna walks forward and just like pokes her in the shoulder, and is like, "Tissa, now's not the time. Tissa."
Oh no.
That was productive.
So should we take the obvious bait and seize the necklace that she told me would?
I'm surprised Nahesa hasn't thrown herself on it already.
I already leaned. Yeah, like.
Mage handed it off her neck the second she expired.
She's dead. Lose the
so-
body.
So as she so she died and she's sitting there, and as you guys are kind of like taking that moment in, you can see ice crystals starting to form like around her foot and her peg, and slowly start to like make their way up her body.
I guess.
If you're gonna take it now.
Yeah. I don't want to touch it directly.
I'm going to grab with my greaves on at the basically at the strap or the chain holding it on. I will absolutely avoid touching the metal at all costs.
Okay. So you're able to pull it off of Hethyl, off of her body.
Head pops clean off. Everyone scream.
So you you grab the amulet, and then the ice just continues to go up, and then eventually, after probably about the course of a minute or so, she is totally frozen over. There is a 1 to 2 inch thick layer of ice around her whole body.
I'm gonna peek my head out the door and make sure no one's coming.
We need to get back to the tower before they notice that we've gone and that we've killed their
Just
truth
thinking the
seeker.
same thing.
We didn't kill her.
But they won't know that, will
She
they?
just arbitrarily, spontaneously froze to
I
death.
can no longer say this is just a walk. So.
Yeah.
Rúna just looks exasperated. Like she's like, her cheeks are all puffed out, and she just looks frustrated and angry.
Okay, so basically we know now that the guys in this keep are also sort of bound to this chartle and stuff.
Well, they're actively trying to stop Zardarok from getting it. It doesn't necessarily mean that they're good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get the sense that these guys are necessarily like straight up evil. They obviously have some.
No, they're like
ulterior motive, but-
neutral evil.
Who would be feuding with Asmodeus?
Can we discuss this back at the god?
Yeah. Let's get back to where we're, not going to be found.
Before this
with
turns
dead
into
bodies.
like a
Is there
Scooby-Doo
anything
chase.
else in this room, real quick?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Can I
let's.
make a quick perception check around the room?
Sure.
Just a quick one.
I think I might do the same.
Ooh,
Okay.
19.
You're probably.
Oh, pfft, fine.
Just have to
Whatever.
Well,
You
Show me
find the bed. Like there's you don't find much else other than
Oh, look, a bed.
a bed. Wow, glad I
I
rolled
didn't notice
19.
that before, but now that I've gotten a 19, I can
It folds
see-
out of the wall. You didn't notice it before.
It's a
Murphy
Murphy
bed.
bed.
I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't mean to.
It's all right. Under the bed there is a leather-bound journal. It's all written in Dwarvish.
We're not reading Grandma's diary, are we?
I'm taking it.
What?
I'm
She might have been
read my
Tissa.
lips. I'm taking it.
No, yeah, she might have planned for this as part of the game. I think that's good thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe the rules are in here.
No, it's a good idea.
Player's handbook in Dwarvish.
Yeah. No, I mean, right now, Runa's motivation is this is a weird game and I don't get it.
Mhm.
How am I
Yeah, no.
supposed to- how am I supposed to win this? You're dead. Like this doesn't make any sense.
Mhm.
Take the book.
Leif, you hear the sounds of footsteps coming from the Great Hall, like echoing through the Great Hall on the balcony.
Oh no. Are they coming this way?
You if you pause and wait for a moment, you then hear the sound of the door to the hallway opening and closing.
GTFO.
Oh shit. Which way then? There's no other way out of here, is there?
Is there a window?
Or window. Yeah.
There is not.
There's no window.
Is that a chimney down to the next floor?
Yeah. How's it north?
Since you're asking, yes, that if you peek through that fireplace, it goes down to the room below and up. Fire's going actually right
Oh
now,
fuck.
but yes, it goes down to the
We're
room
gonna
below.
plop down right in front of Thebe.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, hey guys.
Is there a red jacket in the room?
Can I create an illusion on the other side of the door, or do I have to be able to see? Like the
Like with
area?
minor
You-
illusion.
You can
Yeah.
see through like the keyhole or something.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want
pretty
to
sure you
create
have to
like
see
a
your
sign
target.
on the door that says "Do not disturb."
Oh
Slap
no.
on the door.
Huh.
So I will I alert the party that someone's coming back. There's literally nowhere we can. There's no window, is there?
There's no window.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Let's at least get out of the room with the body and.
Can
No, but
I-
that-
what
that-
about,
can come
what
up
about
with a good
the sound?
excuse.
They're in the hall.
Wait, because there were two doors, wasn't there? Wasn't there a north door and a south door?
That's
You
in the
guys went through the
hallway,
north door. There's a door straight across the hallway. This individual is in the
In the
hallway.
hallway. So we're
Yeah.
Yeah,
stuck.
like right
We're
out there.
directly
Rúna,
outside
Rúna,
the
Rúna, Rúna,
hallway.
Rúna, Rúna, I need you to play a
Can
game. Rúna, I need you to play a game. Look under the
First,
look.
I just have
Look.
an answer. I just have a question for the DM, real quick.
Yes, go ahead, MJ.
Can I, if I use minor illusion, can I create a sound outside of, like, can I ventriloquism the sound? That's actually a different spell, isn't it?
The way that I read minor illusion, it just says as a point at a point within range. I would assume, like with anything else, you have to be able to see the
30
point that
feet.
it's
Okay.
originating from.
Okay. So Runa's just like, oh, what game?
And look under the
I
door,
think. Mhm.
and I need you to make a light appear under the other door. The door opposite this one. I need you to make a light appear under the door opposite this one.
All right,
Okay,
Cayleigh's
like,
sick of this. Nahesa, sleep, corridor.
The whole party falls asleep.
Right. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna.
Party.
I'll
It doesn't
go
go through
there, I'll
walls, so we'd have to like SWAT
be
turn.
ready in action for the
Right,
second
yeah.
the door open.
Yeah, surprise.
Yep, open. I can do it if you want, but I don't know that it will work the way that you're hoping.
Okay.
So in the time that you guys are discussing this, you
I'm
hear
also
the
like
sound.
not too worried about getting caught in here. Like she has not been like harried or anything. Not gotten
You
caught up
hear-
in the emergency, I guess.
You hear the sound of the door to the south opening. And then after that door creaks open, you hear this soft little meow. And then the door closes and shuts.
Time to leave.
I just turned back to Leif and I just shrugged because like the purpose of the door had already opened by the time I got
Yeah.
under there.
Let's leave.
Let's leave.
Yeah,
Let's
open the
go.
door.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Very-
So you open
very
the door, go out.
quietly.
So the south door is closed. If you're trying to be quiet, I will take stealth checks and we'll treat this as a group stealth check. Otherwise, if you're just making your exit,
Group
that's fine
stealth.
too.
Group stealth.
So as long as 3 or more people succeed, then the group succeeds.
All right.
Jesus.
Oh!
12 is good, right?
Everything.
12 is pretty good.
So Cayleigh, Leif, and Nahesa, Your guys' success means the group succeeds. So good job, everybody.
Thank goodness.
Make your way
Just
back
barely.
out.
I'm still
hit
slightly
go back.
stomping along.
Is there a cardboard box anywhere?